That's about 10,000 on my list of things to worry about. We've got skilled players. We've got Elliott has the skills to make it happen. We've got the offensive line talent to make it happen. We've just got to get it right and get it going in the same direction. But certainly things change now. Things from one year to the next. We're not going to be dealing with the same situation next year as we dealt with this year. We're certainly not going to be dealing with many of the same players and to some extent the same coaches. We're just not going to. We'll have any comment.
What's good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys Fan Talk, right back like I never left. Another 24 hours, another crazy Cowboy story. This time, our owner finally speaks. Yes. After what has been one of the most frustrating, long, embarrassing weeks in Cowboys history, I ain't afraid to admit it, it's been long. I've been more frustrated with the complaining and the whining. But I understand everyone's plight. I get everybody's frustration. I just can't get with it. I can't. Yes, I'm mad. Yes, I want things to change. Yes, I'm tired of the cycle. Yes, I wish it hadn't been 26 going on 27 years. Yes, 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 yes. I'm with you. But I'm not complaining for the next 9 months. You know, I'm not necessarily asking nobody to unsubscribe or whatever you got. But look, I'm going to be positive. If you want to come here to tell me to stop being positive and try to recruit me to be negative, do your best. I'm going to probably ignore you. It is what it is. I am focused on the solutions. And yes, I'm minuscule when it comes to Cowboy Nation. Small voice. I'm getting there. CFT Nation is building. But what we going to do around here is we going to call a spade a spade. We played trash. Dak played trash. Team need to do better. And we going to live on that. And then we going to destroy the rebuild. All right. Now that we've acknowledged that we played bad, we were trash, we weren't quite good enough, what are we going to do? Everything from front office, signings, money, etc., to coaching. How are we going to get better with all of that stuff? To the players. What are you going to do differently to make us better next year? But let's talk about Jerry, man. Jerry was just, you heard him. He tired. He frustrated. And as much as everybody wants to say Jerry don't care, it's all about the bottom line, I feel like it's both. Two things can be true. Let's be realistic. Yes, Jerry loves success. Yes, he wants his money. Yes, he don't want none of us Cowboys fans to leave. That's a fact. But I do think, just like us, Jerry gets frustrated when we take L's, especially embarrassing ones. So yeah, Jerry's truly mad. Jerry might feel like we do. We feel like we got bamboozled and swindled by the Jones family and the Cowboys organization. Jerry feels like he got bamboozled and swindled by Mike McCarthy. So he feeling tight and feeling corny in the public eye. Like, you hired him. That's your mans. Whose mans is this? Mike McCarthy's your mans. I've supported him because, you know me, I'm going to try to support the team, whatever. I've seen some positives with Mike. This ain't been his best couple weeks as a coach. And things can change. If I don't see improvement, I'm going to have to call a spade a spade. If you start looking terrible, you start looking terrible. You know? But I'm the door ain't completely closed on me on Mike McCarthy. I just ain't been happy. Especially saying the team looked nervous and then trying to fix it and then coming back and doubling down on that stupid play that we ran. And I don't like it. It's almost like Mike's trying to talk himself out of the job. So I can see Jerry being mad. Jerry, put it like this. If everyone thought Mike ain't getting fired, Mike's safe. I did. If you thought that after today's comments, you got to at least be like, I mean, you know, I can see him getting fired. You can see it. Whether it happens or not, no, I don't know. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I don't want Brian Flores as a coach. I don't want Jim Caldwell as a coach. Good coaches. They're not going to do nothing special. I would love Dan Quinn as a coach, but as it looks right now, Dan Quinn is gone. Unless something miraculously happens, Dan Quinn ain't going to be the coach of the Cowboys. I would want it. Yes, I would want it. Dan Quinn is like the Pied Piper. Like, I feel like he speaks to the players directly and they rock with him. But I'm old enough to remember a lot of y'all didn't want Dan Quinn. I don't want to dig up tapes to try to pull and figure out and let people know that, yo, I was on Dan Quinn's train early in last summer. A lot of y'all didn't want him. And then after he showed improved, you did want him. And we'll get to that. We'll get to who's replacing Quinn, Zimmer, Fangio. I'll probably make that one of my videos this weekend. Because I would love to hear what y'all think about who should be the next defensive coordinator since Quinn is probably gone, like 99% gone. Back to McCarthy, though. You know, if McCarthy's gone, who replacing him? That's Jerry's dilemma. I think Jerry does want to fire Mike McCarthy tonight. But he's like, who am I going to put in the spot? As bad as y'all want Mike to be, he still coaches at 12-5. I don't care how bad your division is. It ain't that easy. It ain't. It's some horrible divisions out there. Seriously. And everybody ain't 12-5. You say we got two bottom feeding teams and one team that made and two teams that made the playoffs. Are we really that bad? I'm just keep it funky. You know. But anyway. If you fire Mike, who's up? Now, I would love Sean Payton. Yeah, I'd take some Sean Payton. But if you want to keep it real, how many Super Bowls Sean Payton been to? The same one Mike been to. And guess what? If I'm not mistaken, it's been about the same time since they both been back. But I will say this. Sean's teams are more disciplined than Mike's. It's more creative offensively than Mike's. And I would love to see Sean Payton in here because I feel like he's the rare coach that Jerry might step back and let him do his thing and shut up because he's a fan. But we'll see because Jerry and Steven like to mess with stuff. But, yeah, man. And what we going to do, trade for Sean Payton? Would y'all give up y'all first pick for Sean Payton? Or like 2 first-rounders or something like that? You know what I'm saying? A first and a second rounder? Would y'all do that? Knowing that just mere coaching would elevate the roster we already have. Would you? Or you think that, this is what I think is going to happen. I think Jerry's going to let Mike run it back to our detriment. And if it's super great, then we win. And if it's bad, when Sean Payton's contract up next year, Jerry going to take him. Or at least try to get him. That's my thoughts. But right now, I just feel like Jerry's not happy. And when he says, I don't know what's going on with coaches and players, man, he talked about Coop and how he feels like Coop should be doing better. And I feel like that's directly shots at Kellen. And at Dak a little bit, even though he said Dak is a Super Bowl-worthy quarterback, basically. And I'm with him. You know I'm going to support Dakota. Even though I'm going to give him a little crap this week because, you know, a lot of things wasn't as pristine as I want them to be. I support Dak. And Jerry does too, so I like to hear that. I like to hear the cosign on now. We good with Dak. But from Joe Philbin to every coach shouldn't be safe. Penalties went everywhere on this team. People should be looking in the mirror like, is it going to be me? Because it might. You know, but I understand why Jerry's mad. I believe Jerry's anger. I don't think Jerry is a Oscar-winning thespian, that's actor, by the way, that could just turn it on and be so convincing. No, I feel like that was true emotion. Jerry's pissed. Rightfully so. And I'm hoping that whatever happens is for the betterment of the team. If it means that we got to fire Mike McCarthy to let Quinn stay because it makes the team better, then so be it. Mike good, he ain't broke. You know, if it's keep Mike McCarthy, make some shuffling on the coaching staff and move players in and out, and we get better that way, so be it. It's not about me being right on my idea. It's about the team getting better. That's the CFT way. I don't care if I'm right or wrong. I just want the team to be better. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about Jerry's rant, how he's feeling, and what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? The playoffs is here for the rest of the team, so I'm going to enjoy some playoff football this weekend, even though my team is on the couch. Y'all let me know how y'all feel, though. I holla.